Hey cuties, I'm Lanikia and you're watching What Happened on the Soaps. This is the Young and the Restless edition. Today is Monday, July the 17th, 2023. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give this one a 7. It was solid. Let's get into it. Before I do, I will let you know I am taking a vacation this week. So the remainder of the week, you may and may not get reviews from me as I go off and try to have a just a few relaxing days. Anyways, okay, so we see Tucker at the bar, right? So he's getting lit. He's just drinking it up and he's giddy and he's happy. And Audra looks and she sees a text from Nate, right? And it's about, something's going down at Newman. He's going to check it out. And she's like, oh gosh. And so she's looking worried and Tucker's like, what's going on with you? And she was like, just something is bothering her. And he was like, well, my life is great. Sit down and have a drink with me. And so they're drinking. He buys her a glass of wine and he's drinking his whiskey. And she says, Tucker, I never seen you like this. Like you enjoying yourself. He said, I'm giddy because life is great. He's found the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And so he's telling her just everything is so good, but he won't nail down why everything is so good. And he said, I don't want to jinx it, so I'm not going to do that. And she was like, well, everything is going great with me too. She has something new on the horizon. And so then she gets her phone and she starts texting. Baby, Tucker is me because I would have looked over there too. And he said, Kyle. It was the way he said it, like, girl, out of all the men. I said, well, listen, Audra has been trying to slide under somebody. Let's tell the truth and shame the devil. She wanted Noah. Noah said, I don't want you, girl. I want Allie. She tried to get Nate. Nate said, I don't want you, girl. I want Victoria. And so she found a sucker in Kyle and she licked it. So he is the one that she has chosen now, pretty much by default to me. But I don't care. I like their chemistry together. And he says he's just a rich, spoiled kid who looked into his job. Like he doesn't have any merit or anything. And she says, no, I see the potential. I said, first of all, girl, we're not going based on potential, but I see what you say. I understand what you're saying because Kyle is a different man with Audra. Like this, he's arrogant. He's not trying to be goody two shoes. Like he's going after with it. He's different with her than what he is with Summer. He's a little bit boring with Summer, but I can bear to watch the scenes with Kyle and Audra in them. So I said, all right then, girl. And he said, I'll bet you a trip to Vegas with me that this doesn't work out like you think it is. And she said, no, you're on a winning streak and I don't want you to lose. So she gets up and he said, all right, enjoy yourself. And he continues to drink and she go on up the stairs and she texts Kyle, come on, meet me at my suite in half an hour. I said, okay then. So then we go over here and we see who do we go to? Okay, so we see Nate and Victoria in the bed. They had been downstairs, but then they end up having to go upstairs because they wanted to be with each other or whatever. And she's like, "What you want out of this relationship?" And he just tells her he's making moves so that they can be with each other and they can have a great working environment with each other, and then come home and it's all good, you know. Ooh. Anyways, it's all good. And so she's like, I see that. So I guess he says, even though you're the leader, I'm gonna lead as well, as far as in the relationship and stuff. And so she likes it. I love it. Let's move on. So then we see Adam and Nick talking, and here comes Adam and Nick are talking, and here goes Nick. Leave Sharon alone, sir. He told Sharon he didn't want to merge companies with her. She the one that kept bothering him about it because Sharon has got a different kind of confidence going on right now. She was one that was bothering him, and he tells him that, and he said, "You got Sally." I offered Sally a job, nothing more. She turned me down. Sharon wanted to merge. I told her it wasn't really that great of an idea. So you coming up to me, accusing me of doing something is just wrong. I'm not doing anything. And so he says, Dad wants us to work together and all that, but it's probably not the best. Because Adam said, why keep pretending to be nice and civil to each other? He said, I had to risk my freedom and give my a body organ to your child, even for you to be civil to me a little bit. And it only lasted a year. So I'm done with it. I'm done trying to be nice. I'm done trying to be a part of the family. I'm done with all of it. I just want to run my company and be good. And so Nick was like, well, Dad is never gonna let you do that because he always gonna be involved. And speaking of Dad, Victoria, Nick, Nate, and Adam get a text from Victor and said, meet at the ranch right now. So when they go to the ranch, Victor had already been talking to Nikki at the ranch, and he is disappointed and not happy about the way his children have been running these companies. Um, he said, I give Adam the company. He doesn't want Nick there. Victoria pushes Nick out so that Nate can have his spot. I'm just disappointed in every last one of them. I just don't like the way everything is going. And so Nikki all worried and everything about what's gonna happen. So they come in and sit down. His children and Nate come in and sit down, and he says, "Listen, I have something to say, and this is the law. Y'all gonna run these companies the way I say going forward, ma'am." And that's it on that. So he tells Nick, you gonna help Adam over there at is it Augustus, y'all? That's what Adam named the company. Anyways, he said, you gonna help him over there. That's what you gonna do. And then Adam, we're gonna put that y'all gonna get that company up and running again, and then it's gonna fall under Newman Enterprise. I said, you son of a. And Adam said, whoa, that's not the arrangement we had made. And he said, I don't care about past arrangements. I said what I said. And he said, Victoria, you gonna keep Nate on as your COO, but I don't trust the man, but you gonna keep him on. I said, what? All right. And so then he said, now either fall in line or get to stepping. And Nick was like, sure, yeah, whatever. Victoria was like, okay, daddy. Why wouldn't you be okay with? We'll talk about that later. And Adam said, hell no. And he got up and left. I don't blame Adam one bit. And so they said, after he leaves, we see Victoria and Nate and go to the office, and she all giddy and she pouring drinks and stuff. He said, why you got it this small? This is it. Hold on. He said, this is exactly. He said, this is exactly how you wanted it to turn out, isn't it? And she was like, well, I could have did without the scolding. I said, she just makes me so sick. She makes me sick. She always wins. Victor, you ain't nothing for doing this to Adam. Because I wanted you to run McCall. So this is how you gonna make Adam do all the work and then give it to Victoria, where Adam then report to whatever. I don't blame Adam for leaving. So then we go over here and we see Victor, Nikki, and Nick, and they said he's like, if Adam doesn't fall in line, I'm done trying to bring him into the family. And they said if he comes back, he's gonna be volatile. You're not gonna be able to control him. This is Nick. And he was like, I'm done. If he acts up, I'm done. If he don't want to be a part of it, it's over with. And so then we go over here to Sharon, because Sharon is talking to Chance because he comes in or whatever, and she's like, I can make you some coffee. So she making him coffee, and then she starts telling him all about everything she got going on as far as running Cameron's company, and how she sees the profit and she wants to merge with Adam's company, and everything's gonna be all good and everything. And he said, girl, seeing you like this it's turning me on. And then the next thing you know, he was like, come over here. And they're kissing. And then she said, hold on a minute. And she goes and locks shuts down the coffee house. And she said, let's go to the back office. And they go back there and they start doing what they do. And I said, oh, I like this Sharon. I like this Sharon. She's a different Sharon, because the one that was just doing coffee and being everybody's therapist, she a little bit boring to me. But I'm like, Chance, I like this Sharon. And so he was like, yeah, girl, come on, let's go on back here. And so then after they get done, she gets a knock at the door, knock at the door, knock at the door. And she looks at her phone, and it's mixed calls from Adam. So Adam comes over. He said, I'm done with the company. My father didn't say what he was going to do, but I'm willing to work with you and your company. So, child, I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm loving it. And that was the Young and the Restless today, guys. Sorry, Mila got in his background noise. But don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Again, I will be on vacation this week. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I will see you. I'm not sure when I'll see you again. But thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.